guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'll be doing a Gigi Hadid and Kendall Jenner combined look slash a NARS Velvet Matte Tinted Foundation review and demo. So I got this foundation not too long ago because it is fresh on the market, and I just thought I would share it and review it for you guys to see if you guys would like it. And I also want to point out that I did get a solid haircut after 2 years of growing my hair out and not touching it, not cutting it. I finally got a haircut and I really like it. So just going to point that out there, that my hair is now very beautiful and very healthy. That's the main thing, it is healthy. But if you guys want to know how to get this look, just keep watching and let's get started. First, I'm going to moisturize my lips with my Nivea Hydro Care lip balm, and this stuff is really good. I've moved away from Blistex to this guy, and I really like it. It's super smooth and hydrating because my lips, as most of you know, are super dry. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my Grape Water by Caudalie Paris. Caudalie Paris. And I did read up about this, and apparently it's really great to put on the skin, and it really helps it keep it moisturized and healthy and dewy. So I'm just gonna spray some of that. Okay, next of course we're gonna move on to primer, and I'm using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I really like this stuff. However, I think it leaves me a little too moisturized in some areas, so we'll see how long this one lasts. But I do like it overall, so I'm just gonna do a pump. Even half a pump is enough, but I'm just gonna do a pump. So next, I'm gonna go in with a sample. I don't have the actual bottle yet because I wanted to try this out before I bought it. It's a sample of the Josie Argan Oil Illuminizer, and I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I will link it in the description box below. Like, I'll find on Sephora and I'll link it for you guys to exactly what it's called and stuff, because I'm horrible right now remembering what it was. But this stuff, I've been using it for the past few days. It is amazing. It is so nice. What I'm doing with this, before I place my foundation, I'm just gonna take like a dot of this on my hand, or sorry, on my finger, and I'm gonna place it where I would highlight, and this is what's gonna make us look naturally highlighted without using powders. So I'm gonna place it just above the cheekbone, and I'm just gonna blend it in like a circular patting motion, and it just like leaves you super nice and dewy underneath. And it's like to me, it's the most natural approach to looking dewy, I think, versus using powders all over your face, because obviously powders get cakey. I am reviewing the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. This is the newest foundation that's on the market for NARS, and I absolutely had to go try it out, and so I did, and I loved it. It's the only downfall I think about this foundation is that like it doesn't last all day. So even when I prime, like by the time I'm done class at school, it'll kind of be faded on my skin. So that's the only downfall. But for the most part, it is a really good foundation, and it does last a decent amount of time, and it makes your skin look super natural. So, and it does say it's a matte skin tint, which it is. It is not super matte though, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it with a dewy spray anyways. But this foundation, I'm purposely using it because it makes your skin look super natural. Like it just blends in so well. So what I'm going to do is I'm using the shade Light 3 in Groenland, and because I am a little tan still. Usually my color is Punjab or what is it? Santa Fe. There you go. So, and this bottle, usually all foundation bottles from what I know are 30 milliliters. This one's 50, so you are getting a little bit more anyways. And so I'm taking a damp beauty blender, and what I'm gonna do first actually is take it onto my finger and place it on my skin first, because I know that like as much as I love the beauty blender, it does soak up a lot of foundation if you apply it right from the sponge. So this is kind of a way that makes it so your foundation is more on your face and less on the Beauty Blender. Okay, so this is like one layer of it. I'm just gonna take a little more, on the back of my hand, just like a little bit more. And I'm going to place it where I have scarring because I always need a little bit of more extra coverage there. And I'm just gonna blend in. Okay, so that is the finished part with foundation, and as you can see, it is super natural looking, and with the illuminizer underneath, you can kind of see. I do give this foundation a thumbs up. I really liked it. It depends on your skin type as well, but I really recommend it if you want something a little more on the lighter side and a little more on the natural side of things. And as you can see how it turned out on my face, it's so much more natural. So next is concealer, and as you can see, I didn't really blend my foundation underneath my eyelids because I do get a lot of creasing there, so I kind of avoid putting foundation there and just place concealer and let the concealer sit and reblend it when you can see it creasing, because that's a way to prevent it from creasing all day. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my Makeup Forever full coverage. I'm only going to take a little bit of this, and I'm going to mix it in with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation plus Concealer. This was the sample that I got. I'm going to use it because I want my color to be a little more close to my skin tone rather than highlighting under my eyes and making them look super, super highlighted. Okay, so I'm going to use the brush, and I'm just going to apply that. Okay, to be honest, this is the first time I'm actually mixing this together, so let's see how well that goes. So it's not too brown. And I'm going all the way up here. So the beauty sponge again, and I'm going to blend. So for contouring, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in the shade Light to Medium. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do very heavy contouring at all. A shade in the middle, and it's called Light Sculpt, but I'm also going to take the color, what is this, Java. So I'm going to mix Java because it's a cool toned brown, and I'm going to mix it in with Light Sculpt because that's a bit of a warm tone. I want a bit of both. For the powdered part of this tutorial, I'm going to use a powdered bronzer just to lightly go on top of everything and dust everything off. It's the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the color Bronze 04. And a heads up, I don't know what's going on right here. I think something bit my neck, so just clarifying that. Okay, for blush, I'm going to go in with my MAC blush in Pinch Me, and I'm just going to apply that lightly on the cheeks. Just like that. And this is totally optional. You can go in with a powdered highlighter. I'm going to do that just for the sole purpose of trying to achieve the look that Gigi and Kendall usually pull off when they go out. So I'm gonna take my Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush because it's a little fluffier. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to where we placed our concealer, and we're gonna see where it's creased. So I'm just pulling down, and as you can see, it's creased here and here. So I'm just gonna take my finger and blend that creased area. And now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm going to set to my under eyes. Okay, and to finish off the face part of this tutorial, I'm going to set it with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. This stuff is super affordable. It is the dupe for any other setting spray that you'd see in Sephora, and it's amazing. It does keep everything lasting nice and fresh for most of the day, and definitely worth the purchase. It was only 10 bucks. So if you're looking for a decent setting spray that isn't matte, go for the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. So I'm just going to shake it up, and I'm going to spray this on my face. And I'm just gonna let that sit and sort of dry on my face. So that's the finished face look. So now I'm just gonna move on to my eyes and my eyebrows. Okay, so I already went ahead and filled in my brows. If you wanna know how I do that, I demonstrate it in my last video, my last makeup tutorial, so you can go ahead and check it out there. It's just really, there's really not much to it, that's why I skipped it. So we're just gonna pop on straight to the eyes, and I'm going with one of my Bobbi Brown palettes. It's the, I can never say this, the Trelude Summer palette that came out this last year. And I'm gonna take this color, and it's called, what is it called? Oh, so it's called Antique Rose, and this is the more Gigi Hadid side of things. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, a like fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna place that in the crease of my eyes. And for the base of the eye, I'm just going in with the Golden Bronze color right here from my other Bobbi Brown palette. It's the Nectar Nude palette. I'm just going with any sort of champagne gold color and apply that to the whole part of your lid. Okay, and I'm totally okay with these colors not being super pop and pigmented because it is supposed to be a summer kind of glowy look. It's not supposed to be super intensive. Next, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. And I'm going to grab the color Nudie and Cashmere Bunny and mix them together and place them also in my crease, but I'm going to use a more dense fluffy brush. So you can see the difference here and here. This one is a lot more defined now with the brown in the crease color, in the crease and in a V shape, whereas this one is now blank and empty. So I like to, this is a Kendall Jenner part of the eye where it's a little more defined and a little more cat eye-ish. So, and taking whatever's left over on this brush, I'm just gonna kind of contour my nose with it. I'm going to take this color Pink Bellini, and it's just a shimmery light pink color, and I'm going to apply that on the base of my eyelids again, just mostly in the middle of my eye. And for the bottom lash line, I'm just going to go in with Cashmere Bunny again, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques angled brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the bottom lash line. And see, you can see the difference here, what it does when you place an eyeshadow on the bottom lash line versus when you don't. So it's totally optional. If you don't like the way this looks on the bottom lash line, you don't have to do it. I'm just gonna highlight the underneath my brow and in my inner corner of my eye, and I'm going in with the color Silk Teddy mixed with the color Heaven. I'm just going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to use my Miss Manga mascara by L'Oreal, and I absolutely love this mascara. As you can see, I've pretty much like ruined the logo on it, but it's my go-to drugstore mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to my upper and lower lashes. Okay, so that's what the eyes look like with mascara on, and as you can see, this Miss Manga is absolutely incredible, so it really makes a big difference on my lashes. For lipstick, I'm just going to go in with my MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in Modesty, and I'm going to apply all of that. It's like a nice light pinky nude. It's more nude than it is pink, but okay, and it looks like this. You can add a more nude gloss on top of this, but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Alright guys, this is the finished Kendall Jenner / Gigi Hadid look. and I'm really obsessed with this look. I've been working on how to make a more dewy, summery look for an everyday kind of thing, or even for going out if this is too much for some people. But I really like it. It's super simple, but just enough to look really glowy and summery, and I'm of course obsessed with that. If you guys follow me on Instagram and know me in person, you guys will know I'm just obsessed with summer. So if you like this look, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and even share it. And if you guys do reproduce this look, please let me know and tag me on Instagram, and I'd love to see how it turns out. And don't forget to leave me some feedback and comments down below. I will list all the products that I've used in the description box below, just in case I've mispronounced things, and of course because of the samples I've used. So go ahead and check that out, and I will hopefully see you guys very soon.